Look who's back. So we got the Street 32. It's obviously been hiding in this trailer. So I'm going to rip it out tonight because I want the engine. And the reason I want the engine is because I want to rebuild it real quick, because I've started accumulating some parts for this car so I can get a street car going. So I'm going to try and do this as quick as I can after hours. We'll see how we go. Let's get this thing out though. It's going to be a mission on my own. Anyway, engine's out of the 32. Abdula is going to hang back tonight and give me a hand just chucking these fresh ACL bearings in. So yeah, I'm going to try and film while Abdula will probably do most of the work. Anyway, the sump's off. So this is one of the Lewis Engines bad boy sumps. Just give you guys a quick look at this bad boy. So it's all gated in the extended bit. So yeah, it's got all the trapdoors and all the good stuff in there. So then obviously the pickup has always got oil in that section. So push the dipstick out because we don't need that. Actually, I might just rip that sucker out. I don't need him. I'll take this pickup off. That's obviously 12, and then 14 for the rods, and then I think 17 for the mains. We may have to take the front oil pump off. Anyway, let's just cut straight into it, eh? We'll say hello to Abdul first. Dula!
Jake Jones!
So Dula's here, the master engine builder himself. Look at that, what's the time? 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, bro. We've been here all night.
We haven't even started yet. Jesus. We're in for a fun night.
Very fun.
Anyway, we got to start with the pickup. So I think we're just going to cut straight to a time lapse.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, brother.
Abdul's made an executive decision.
Yep, we're gonna put the old bearings back in. Because they're perfectly fine.
So reason I wanted to do this was just me being me. Paranoid. Make sure you put that around the right way, man. Jesus.
Is this the right way now?
Stressed me out, bro. Hey, King Engine Builder. I have to double check he's put that around the right way.
Jake, it's the right way, brother.
Are you sure, bro?
Yes.
He knows what he's doing, guys. Anyway, so I pulled the engine out because obviously it was just sitting there on its own, and I just wanted to check the bearings. And I remember I checked them back at the old Squid Shack, but I couldn't remember what my plan was, because if I'm going to use a set of bearings, I might as well just chuck rods and pistons in it, because I've got some sitting there. And then, you know, I should send the crank off, get linished. So no, I'm just going to put it back together so I can get this car going, because I have a heap of other stuff here so we can get it going. Because I know if I do these bearings, I'll just want to keep going crazy. Oil pumps and rods, and then you start, you know, doing balances, and I really want to do it now. Oh! Alright, so yeah, we're not going to be long tonight at all. So
Heck, dude.
Abdul's missus ain't going to get pissed. Alright, back to the time lapse. Abdul built?
No, it's not. This is Jake Jones built.
Oh, so we're done. Alright, before this gets carried away, it already is. I'm going to leave it in here overnight. I'm going to come in tomorrow night and I'm just going to put all new front on it. A new oil pump, timing belt, idlers, bolts.
Full hectic.
Should have just done crank rods, pistons though.
Might as well.
Well, I've got to do the head gasket too. Oh god, it's escalating. Whew. Alright, I don't really know what I should do now. Maybe you guys can help me. Write down what you think I should do. And keep in mind, I'm not bloody rich. Although everyone seems to think I am, including Abdul. Alright, thanks Abdul.
No worries.
Bloody good egg. We'll be back. It won't be the last. The old Abdul built engines, that's for sure.
Hey, Jake Jones!
Hey, Robbo!
Heavy artillery, you've got the car sorted.
Rob's been pulling his car to frickin' Timbuktu at the front. He had a bit of a bengal, so he straightened the chassis rails up. I really should have filmed that. Anyway, alright, see you guys. We'll be back on the next one. Oh, RB25. So, we now have the Dula Spec RB25 built. Nah, we just inspected it, so everything looks really good. Even the timing belt, we ripped all this off. Timing belt looks near new, so all the idlers and everything are all good. I sealed up the sump, very rough job. I like to be pretty neat with that stuff, but the sealant I used was a bit ghetto. So yeah. Big sump on it now, just had the standard one before. So what I'm gonna do now is just go over everything, replace, you know, like hoses. If anything looks a bit tacky, I'll just replace it while it's out. And then things like the exhaust manifold, I'm gonna wrap and just, yeah, get everything all clean. I put a new rear main seal in it. You know, just doing all sorts of little things. So. I don't know if you can see down there, you won't be able to see down there, but it's got a new seal in it. Change like the half moons, rock cover gaskets, all that stuff. And just get it so I can literally piece it all back together and then put this brand spanking new RB25 gearbox, which I got from the Good Eggs back home, Salika Spares. So that's actually a R34 gearbox. So it's a pull type, not a push type setup. So I also got a different cover. Oh, was that rain? Wow, was not expecting that. So I got another cover to turn it into a push type, and I have heaps of parts here from the 32. So yeah, just got to piece it all together and get cracking. So I kind of want to get that car running just so I can leave it and it's out of the trailer and just out of everyone's way and all this stuff's out of here. And then, yeah, get focused on the S15 because we have the engine and we potentially have a gearbox here out of the Sony just to get things cracking because I can't really wait anymore. But let's do some stuff on the 32 today. That's what we're doing. Righto. So I just cleaned up the exhaust side locks. They put like gasket glue all over the head. I've never seen that before. What I'm going to do is just all the oil lines and the water. Sorry, these are water lines. But the oil lines, oil drain. I'm going to get a heap of racework stuff. So I'll order that Monday. What's today? Saturday? Or Sunday? Oh, anyway. And then I'll just go over all this sort of stuff. I actually got a bounce. I spent way too long freaking wrapping that manifold. It's ugly as hell. It's easily one of the worst ones I've done. But I don't have wire, so I've just been using these metal zip ties. So I'll get some wire on Monday too. And that'll be sweet. Like, it's going to keep the heat out, so that's the main thing. We'll continue after hours just chipping away at this. But hopefully next week I can do a fair chunk out of the S15 and really start getting some progress. So yeah, that's obviously a quick one, guys. Just give you an idea on what's happening here, and yeah, the 32 is going to be a street car, so I'm a bit excited about that. Not sure what's going to happen with it. If it goes further or I just get it running and then, who knows, just cruise around. But it's a good content piece, so I'm getting it done. So anyway, that was a quick one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.